Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1 and today we want to talk about the evolution of Malaysian Islamic media, upholding justice and nurturing democracy. Let me introduce my group members. First, Nur Shazwina binti Jamil. The metric number is 1222863. Next, Nur Izati binti Sa'minan. 1222849. Next, Nur Syafiqah Batrisya binti Muhammad Zamri 1222873. Next, Irene Yasmin binti C. Osman 1222859. And lastly, me myself Nurul Nadiah binti Zainuhani 1222856. First, let me explain about the introduction. The role of media in shaping public perception and societal norms is undeniable. In Malaysia, a country with a diverse population and a majority Muslim community, development of Islamic media has been particularly significant. Amidst global narratives that often portray Islam as incompatible with democracy and pluralism, Muslim journalists in Malaysia stand out for their commitment to justice, transparency, and the protection of vulnerable communities. This paper seeks to provide a historical review of the key elements that have contributed to the development of Malaysian Islamic media. It also examines the extent to which Islam has been adopted within the media industry for its religious significance versus other strategic gains. Through the exploration, we aim to understand the multifaceted motivation behind the Islamization of Malaysian media and its implications for society.
Today I will talk about the three main ideas of the journal. The first one is historical evolution and cultural foundations. The journal traces the evolution of Malaysian Islamic media from its colonial origins, highlighting the role of early Malay newspaper in nurturing Islamic consciousness and nationalist sentiments. Post-independence efforts to shape a unified nationality identified through media, including the integration of Islamic values via institutions like RTM and latest policies under Mahathir's administrations are explored. These historical and cultural foundations provide the backdrop for understanding how Islamic media in Malaysia has evolved over time, reflecting broader societal shifts and state-driven initiatives. The second one is Islamization policies and media development. The journal examines the impact of Islamization policies initiated during Mahathir's tenure, which aimed to promote Islamic values across Malaysian society, including the media. Initiatives such as the establishment of Islamic educational institutions and regulatory bodies like JAKIM influence media content to align more closely with Islamic principles. The launch of TV Al-Hijrah and the proliferation of digital platforms for Islamic content signify significant milestones in the development of dedicated Islamic media in Malaysia. The last one is challenges and critiques in Islamic media integration. While Malaysian Islamic media prominently features Islamic values, the journal critically analysed the complexities and challenges in its integration. It examines how Islamic discourse in media often serves political and economic interests, raising questions about authenticity and the balance between religious ideals and pragmatic considerations. The role of civil society organizations and Muslim journalists in advocating for justice, human rights, and ethical governance within an Islamic framework is highlighted as a crucial counterbalance to state-driven narratives.
For the summary, the journal provides a comprehensive exploration of Malaysian Islamic media, starting with its historical foundations during the colonial era and its evolution through post-independence nation-building efforts. It discusses the significant influence of Islamization policies under Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad, which shaped the media landscape to incorporate Islamic values more prominently. Key developments such as the establishment of TV Al-Hijrah and the rise of digital platforms for Islamic content are highlighted alongside the crucial role of civil society organizations in promoting justice and human rights within an Islamic framework. The journal critically examines the integration of Islam in Malaysian media, acknowledging its cultural and religious significance while also scrutinizing the strategic motivations behind its promotion. Ultimately, the journal underscores the complex interplay between genuine religious devotions and broader societal interest in shaping Malaysian Islamic media, offering insights into its role in promoting social cohesion and contributing to democratic discourse.
Right now, we're going to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages. For the advantages, firstly, cultural preservation. Islamic media helps preserve and promote Malay cultural identity, which is closely intertwined with Islamic traditions. The second one is ethical and moral guidance. Islamic media provides ethical moral guidance based on Islamic principles, contributing to societal cohesion and individual spiritual development. The last one is education and awareness. It educates the public about Islamic teachings, fostering a better understanding of Islam and its practices among Muslim and non-Muslims alike. For the disadvantages, firstly, potential for political instrumentalization. Islamic media can be used to serve political agendas, potentially limiting freedom of expression and diversity of viewpoints. Secondly, social fragmentation. Overemphasis on Islamic values in media may exacerbate social diversions along religious lines, especially in a multicultural society like Malaysia. Last but not least, secularism and pluralism challenges. It may pose challenges to secularism and pluralism by privileging Islamic perspectives over other religious or non-religious viewpoints.
The development of Islamic media in Malaysia is a multi-phase process influenced by historical, cultural, political and economic factors. While it significantly promotes Islamic value, ethical guidance and cultural preservation, it also faces challenges such as potential political instrumentalization, social fragmentation and issues of representation diversity. The balance between genuine religious devotion and strategic interests remain complex, underscoring the nuanced role of Islamic media in shaping a cohesive yet diverse society.